We're going to touch on some really key things to look for whenever you're looking to partner with any type of vendor or IMO when it comes to marketing or leads. Hey guys, Brandon Hall here, $1 Million Producer, here coming out with some good fire information today. And I want to talk about something that's super important to anybody who is in the insurance industry, whether you're building an agency, whether you're out producing or you're doing both, and that's marketing and leads, okay? Number one, most important of everything, how is the lead generated, okay? There are different ways that leads are generated. One is by mail, by email, social media, television, radio, okay? Now, there are other methodologies used to generate leads, but they usually fall into those categories. Now, how a lead is generated is going to determine how a lead is contacted by the agent and what you say when you call the lead, okay? And what's even more important is the message on how the lead is generated. Is it clear or is it vague? Is there anything that is promised? Are there any gimmicks to it? Does it sound too good to be true? Or is it clear? These are really key things to look for whenever you're looking at how a lead is generated. The reason why this part is so important is because if you get a lead and the way that you contact the lead does not match how the lead was generated and what is expected by the person on the other end, the consumer, whenever you contact them, if it doesn't match, you're not going to make a sale or you're going to have a very difficult time doing it. Another key thing to look for, number two, does the marketing company or the IMO have a proven track record with that specific lead type? Because if they don't, you might be throwing money in the trash. So ask them questions. Do you have other people having good results? What are some expectations I can have with this particular type of lead? How do I contact this particular type of lead? What are the best times to contact this particular type of lead? You want to ask these questions because if you don't approach the lead the right way, if you don't have a specific expectation on what to do with the lead, then you're just kind of operating in the dark. You're kind of going blindly. So if they have a proven track record of success with a particular lead type, they will be able to tell you how to approach it, right? Well, theoretically they should. Number three, does the vendor or the IMO sell the same lead to multiple agents? Or is it exclusive? And if it's exclusive, how long is it exclusive for? These are super important questions to ask. And if the marketing company or the IMO dances around that question, you might want to look for a different place to go, okay? So the reason why it's important to know if it's sold to multiple agents is because whenever you contact that lead, you're going to have to get out front and be either the first person to get in contact with that particular lead, or if they've already been called by 5 or 6 other people, you better be daggum good on the phone or by email or however you are contacting them, because if not, you're going to have a really hard time with it, okay? And for me, I particularly don't like leads where it's been sold to multiple agents all at the same time, because then you're just fighting each other and you have to deal with a lot more cancellations that way, okay? Number 4, are you being sold a lead or are you being sold a process that you have to perform yourself to generate leads yourself? This is very dangerous. So there are a lot of companies online, lead companies, lead vendors, social media influencers, people claiming to be these gurus when it comes to lead generation, and that you shouldn't be spending money on generating leads. You can do it for free. You can do it yourself. And I'm going to tell you something. Free has no value. If something is free, you are giving up something somewhere else. If you are self-generating leads, you are giving up time. Time is worth more than money because you can generate more money, you cannot generate more time. Think about it like this. Let's say I open a restaurant, and because I don't want to spend money and I want to do everything free, and I know that I need to market my company, but I don't feel like I have the money to do that. Well, number one, I probably shouldn't have gotten into opening a restaurant in the first place, right? Well, the other thing is just doing all the free stuff is not going to put you in a position to where you're skyrocketing your business. You might be able to get small successes here and there, but if it's free, you're going to have to spend a heck of a lot of time prospecting. What a lead does is you're buying time so that you can spend more time with appointments than you are prospecting. I personally would not be writing over $1 million in annual premium a year, all simplified issue life insurance on over 1,000 applications a year. I would not be doing that if I didn't buy leads. If I was self-generating leads on a free basis, I would not be doing the volume that I'm doing. And on top of that, I would probably be writing 1/4 what I write now, but I would probably be spending twice the amount of time working as I do now. I don't want to do that. So for me, the way I look at a lead is it buys me time. So whenever you're self-generating leads, you're going to be spending more time prospecting than you are running appointments, and you want to flip that. That's what leads allow you to do. So if somebody is telling you, oh, do this, it's free, do it that way, it's free, do this process, do it this way, do it that way. Here's what I would want to know. Show me the money. Show me your results. Show me on a commission statement from an insurance carrier how much you're making. Show me the money. I want the proof. Because if somebody is that good at self-generating leads, then they probably should be selling the process and making some money off of that too if they're a business person. Number 5. Are you buying leads from a vendor, or are you buying leads from an IMO? Or a little bit of both? Okay, very important to know. Now, it's not because I think that it's bad to do one or the other. I think it's good to not have all your eggs in one basket, okay? The other reason is because there are some IMOs out there that do make money off of their leads when they sell them to you, because maybe they know, and this is allegedly, of course, that these lead types maybe aren't the best, and you're probably not going to get that good of results from you, and you might not make it. So let's make money off of the agent buying leads, since we're probably not going to make money off of them selling insurance based off overrides. So you got to be careful with that. So if you hear a lot of people complaining about a specific lead type and they're not having results, and there's only that one person that's having these great results, but there's hundreds of people that are out there starving and doing horrible with them, there might be an issue, right? Are you dialing instant internet leads? Are you having to spend hours and hours and hours every single day on the phone just to book appointments with people who don't know what you're talking about, who keep telling you, I have no clue what you're talking about, I didn't request that, that person's dead, you got the wrong number? Are you getting a ton of that whenever you make dials on these instant internet leads? You're not dialing instant internet leads, you are dialing raw data, and more than likely, allegedly, your IMO is probably selling those to you to make money off of selling leads to you, because they know they're not going to make money off of overrides, because what they are selling you is trash. Now, this is my personal opinion, because I have dialed these so-called instant internet leads, and I'm $1 million plus producer a year, And it was very tough for me just to break even on those leads. So if you're having those issues, you might want to make some phone calls. You might want to reach out to us.